Kevin Love, Michael Phelps, Simone Biles, and Serena Williams. What do they all have in common? They're athletes, yes, but one more thing. They have all suffered from mental health issues. My name is Makalah. I'm a junior management major at NAS, and I am an athlete, and I've also suffered from mental health issues. Mental health isn't an injury that you can just point out like a sprained ankle, yet it's there. A study found that about 1 in 4 people 18 and older will have a diagnosed mental disorder. Athletes suffer from mental health issues. That's crazy, right? But who would have thought? Well, me. Mental health in the past has been a taboo topic. It's not something that is talked about a lot or enough. In recent years, there has been more research done and more awareness brought to the topic. But what is mental illness? The Mayo Clinic describes mental illness, which is also referred to as mental health disorders, as a wide range of mental health conditions which are disorders that affect your mood, thinking, and behaviors. Typically, when people have mental health issues, one of the most common recommendations to combat this is exercise. Exercising allows your mind to roam free and stop worrying for a bit, and it also releases endorphins, which are chemicals released in the brain that make you feel good. But what happens when you're an athlete? What happens when the thing that is supposed to be helping you deal with your mental health issues is actually causing them? Normal students face a challenging time in school, balancing classes, homework, studying, and a social life. Now, imagine trying to balance all of that, plus practices, lifts, studying, traveling, film sessions, and getting extra reps in the gym. You'd probably be struggling too. But athletes have to find a way to balance all of these aspects, otherwise they won't succeed. Amongst athletes, there is this stigma that surrounds mental health. There's a fear of embarrassment that if you struggle with mental health issues and feeling as if you're weak. But what most athletes don't realize is that there are so many athletes in the same position as them who are feeling the exact same way. A former USC volleyball player, Victoria Garrick, did a survey of 100 student athletes and found that 69.7% of the subjects experienced mental health issues. But what's being done to help them? Not much. Mental illness is invisible, like a broken ankle, which is why so many athletes suffer in silence. But it's time for that to change. But who should be leading that change? The answer is the NCAA. The NCAA, or the National Collegiate Athlete Association, is in charge of all things athletics. You think that they would be leading the movement and advocating for collegiate athletes suffering from mental health issues, but you're wrong. The NCAA hasn't really come out and made a statement regarding the mental health of its athletes recently, but on one of its sites, it states, the SSI believes mental health is a part of, not apart from, athlete health. The NCAA Sports Science Institute, the SSI, provides educational resources and inter-association best practices and tools, which offer a model of care for student-athlete mental health. Although these resources may be out there, student-athletes don't know about them. There needs to be more talk with their respected universities about these resources so that those that are experiencing mental health issues can actually get the help and resources that they need and deserve. Mental health isn't something that should be taken lightly. It's one of the most common illnesses, yet it's one of the least talked about. A survey done by the Association for University and College Counseling Center directors found that anxiety and depression were two of the top health concerns for students, with 41.6% and 36.4% suffering respectively. And these are just normal students. Now think about student athletes and the numbers that maybe aren't being reported. Student athletes shouldn't have to feel shame for having these struggles and should be able to have open conversations with their teammates and coaches without feeling ostracized. It's time for the NCAA to be better and do better for its athletes. Thank you.